Welcome to your Wednesday, November 5th morning update, and today it's another example of Democrat projection. Yes, I don't know if you've heard of this one, but there's a select board member in Kennebunk, Maine named Leslie Trentalange. I don't really know how to pronounce her name, but I'm going to say it's Trentalange. She phoned it into a school board meeting, and it's pretty damn obvious that she's reading it from a script or something because it just sounds that way. So Leslie is very unhappy with people who don't like boys identifying as girls playing in girls' sports, which is really interesting because in the picture on the Main Wire website where they have an article, she has this t-shirt that says women's rights are human rights. Sure, what's a woman, lady? I don't think you know. Anyway, she made some comments about concerned parents who don't want transgender identifying males in girls' sports restrooms. She says they have pedophilic tendencies. Talk about projection. Listen to this. Their obsession with what private parts are sitting in between the legs of our students is nothing less than creepy. She's talking about herself. And should absolutely be raising eyebrows. It should. In and around our school district. I agree. Said Trentalange during a October 20th RSU 21 school board meeting. Quote, their obsession with genitalia points not to caring for the students in this district, but perhaps to any underlying guilt for their own pedophilic tendencies. There's a registry for that. We have some audio. I'm going to share it so you can hear her say it or read it. What difference does it make? Here you go.
I'm going to shift to online. Whenever you're ready, Leslie.
I would just like to express to the board and the superintendent that these people crowding the room these last weeks during public comment with their creepy obsessions are not, in fact, the majority opinion, as much as they think they are, and as loud or email manic as they are. I am so sorry that you, the board, superintendent, and community listening in real time or watching later have to be subject to this, a group who has clearly made hate their only hobby. That you have been made to listen to their rants. Their obsession with what private parts are sitting in between the legs of our students is nothing less than creepy and should absolutely be raising eyebrows in and around our school district. They clearly don't care at all about the well-being of our students. That is clear every meeting as they state their piece during public comments and leave without paying attention to the rest of any meeting. For shame. Their obsession with genitalia points not to caring for the students in this district, but perhaps toward an underlying guilt for their own pedophilic tendencies.
Leslie, point of order, Leslie.
There is a registry for that. I'm done.
Leslie, there's no room. There's no room for that, Leslie. Please continue. Point of order, everyone, please. That was inappropriate. I called that out. Please silence your voices.
I don't think that was inappropriate, and I stand by my comments, and that was all I had to say. Thank you.
Here you go. So here's the obvious problem with everything Leslie believes. If nobody in the school districts ever mentioned what was between the legs of their students, no one would ever wonder if they were in the wrong body. Leslie, you're projecting. Your obsession with transgender agendas is pedophilic. It's grooming. You are the problem. Anyway, she's not on the school board, so she's not going to get kicked off of that. But she is on the Kennebunk Select Board. Nobody really wants to talk about it. She is alleged to have issued a non-apology apology, and the world goes on in crazy corners of the state of Maine. And, of course, everywhere else, as you're well aware. So we just have to keep pushing back. We've been making some progress on this, so let's not give it up. All right, even when we have nut jobs like Leslie Trentalange. Thanks. Sorry. I'm having way too much fun with that name. Talk to you tomorrow.